been polished to a shine. Everywhere you look, there's no watermelon, only a rind. But it smiles at you from a garbage heap as you wonder to yourself, am I awake or asleep? In La La Land, in La La Land, in La La Land, everything is beautiful.
There are flowers everywhere, and the sidewalks are golden. The street lamps light up with fireflies, and the lake is made of ice.
La La Land,
In La La Land, in La La Land, in La La
Land, everything is beautiful.
But down the street in Evil Town, there are the evil people. We don't want them, no, we don't want them around. In La La Land.
No, I'm not having a stutter. In La La
Land, everything is beautiful. In La La Land, in La La Land, in La La Land, everything is
What a terrific day, Sue.
It really is a terrific day, Marlene.
I love it here.
The sun is shining, and my reflection looks as beautiful as it always does. Look.
It looks even more beautiful today.
Oh, goodness. Marlene, as much as I love my reflection in the mirror, and as much as I love looking back at you and how perfect you are, your perfect violin playing and your perfectly straight teeth, I have something to confess.
Hold on. It sounds like it's time for marshmallow throwing.
Marlene, marshmallow throwing, I mean, okay, just a little bit. All right, this is great fun. I love marshmallow throwing, Marlene, but sometimes I want to talk about serious things.
There's no but in La La Land. Everything is and in La La Land.
You're right. Everything is and that's why I wanted to tell you something that, well, in addition to loving La La Land, I love someone in Evil Town.
I can't understand what you mean. I'm not designed to.
Marlene, come on, snap out of it.
What? You said you want to keep throwing marshmallows, right?
No, Marlene, yes, and I would love to date a boy who's from Evil Town. I saw him after school.
That would mean you're gonna move out and I'll be here by myself to play the violin and cry.
Not necessarily. Maybe we could all be friends together.
People aren't really happy about playing the violin. Like if you play the violin by yourself, you get sad. That's what happens with the violin. That's why we built this house, so that it's acoustically and sonically perfect. It's like a partnership between us and the world. If you leave, I'll be sad. Sad enough to cry. Cry enough to make clouds. Clouds enough to flood the world.
Marlene, look, I just want something more than La La Land. I want something more than they've got planned. I want something that others don't understand. I want a boy from Evil Town. When I was a little girl, with my hair tied up in curls. Oh, how I couldn't wait for my life to unfurl. But now I want a boy from Evil Town. In Evil Town, they can't all be equal. Some of them, they must be nice. I saw this boy when I was getting out of school. He looked like he might be the one. When I get out of childhood, I'm gonna do something with my life that's gonna be good. I will no longer be misunderstood. I want a boy from Evil Town. I want a boy from Evil Town. I want a boy from Evil Town.
I'm gonna end up alone, stuck in this marshmallow, stuck in this marshmallow, stuck in this marshmallow, playing my violin.
A boy from Evil Town.
Now I know why we throw them. Now I know why we don't try to eat them. I totally get it. Stay Puft, what did you do to me? What did you do to me? Stay Puft, what'd you do to me? You got me trapped in a web. Stay Puft, what did you do to me?
I want a boy
It's like I
from
can't,
Evil Town.
like I can't get out of bed. I'm stuck here in this web. Here in La La Land.
So Marlene, as much as I want to stay here with you and just play around with marshmallows all day, I gotta get out and find out this boy's name.
I get the dramatic part of this, but if you could help me out of this a little bit, I'd really appreciate it. I love starting fires.
Me too. There's nothing better.
Nope.
Boss.
As long as we keep setting them in these warehouses, nobody will be able to make any connection between the fact that they're all in one area of town. Because they laid off the police force right before we started setting the fires. That's pretty topical.
Oh yeah. Bing.
Nice shot. She fires me. She fires me not. She burns me. She burns me not. What?
Yes, boss?
Why am I talking about girls?
Well, I don't know, boss. You've been burned recently.
I'd say that. I went to the concert to see Loggins and Messina. I met a girl there. Her name was Florina. She met me at the door. I bought her a ticket and a drink. And what do you think she did to me?
What did she do, boss?
She burned me. I went to Starbucks to get myself some coffee. Plus they have a Toblerone that's made of toffee.
Oh, yeah.
I met a girl there named Charlotte. And what do you think? What do you think she did to me?
What'd she do, boss?
She burned me. They burned me. It's consistent. They all burned me.
It seems like you've been hurt, I must say. So why don't you just keep setting fires throughout the town to make up for it?
I went to the library to get myself a book. You know, something about C++ or something to help me cook. I met a girl there. Her name was Safarite. And what do you think? What do you think? What do you think that bad girl did to me?
What'd she do,
She
boss?
burned me. You always did the right answer. If you say she burned me, it's always right.
So she burned you.
Wait a minute. These noodles over here of ramen, they made me, the way they stick together, they made me think of something that everything has in common. All of these girls were bad, and all of these girls were bad. All of these girls were bad.
Yeah?
All of these girls were bad.
Yeah, boss?
All of these girls were bad. All of these girls were bad.
All of these girls were bad.
Now you know what I'm talking about. All of these girls were bad. All of these girls were bad. Maybe it's time to think about something different, something fresh, something new. I don't know what that might be. Something completely different. If only it would come to me. If only it would come to me.
I think we've sufficiently burnt this one down, boss. Ha ha ha!
And the pack.
Don't leave me hanging, boss. I think we have a visitor in La La Land.
Somebody came out to enjoy the mountains.
And the lollipops.
And the streams.
And the rainbows.
And the sad lilt of the violin, which always sounds sad. Usually, almost always. Especially in a room where there's nobody around. Even if it's outside. If it's an outside room, it's like a sunroom. Even if it's like a... Anyway.
How beautiful it is to be a flower. Just watching the people passing by in La La Land.
Whoa!
Oh!
Chlorophyll!
Oh!
Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It was amazing.
What was that?
We grew.
Oh! Petunia!
Azalea!
I think it's that time of year again.
We're blooming!
I love to bloom in fine weather. I love to bloom no matter whatever. I love to bloom even better. I love to bloom so much.
I got a bunch of buds, they are coming out of my skin. They are a symbol of the past, the future, and every place I've been. You wouldn't have just one petunia, we're always in a bunch. And if you ask me a question, I will answer it with a hunch.
I love to bloom.
Petunia, petunia.
No matter
I got a bunch of buds
the
coming out of me.
weather. I
You
love
never
to
see just one petunia, we're always in a bunch.
any day or
And if you
whenever.
ask me a question,
I love to bloom.
I'll always answer with a hunch. I'm
No
a petunia.
matter. I love to
I'm blooming in front of you. I'm a petunia. I'm a petunia.
Hey, Petunia.
Yeah, Azalea?
I was thinking, one of these days we ought to get hitched.
What?
Yeah, you know, flowers never get hitched around here. But I think you and I think we're a perfect pair. Azalea and Petunia.
Yeah, right. My stamen, your pistol? I don't know.
I mean, just because the border of Malabille and Evil Town happens to be between us,
That's where the border is.
it doesn't mean that we can't get hitched. In fact, I would say we should do it right now.
Normally I would disagree, but today I'll say, okay, let's get hitched so we can make a brand new flower. And Azalea petunia, Azalea petunia, Azalea petunia. I bet it's good for something. I bet it has a use. I can't imagine what it is. Perhaps we have some special juice. Maybe the smell of our offspring will do something grand. I would put a ring on you if you had a freaking hand.
I think we should get hitched.
Yeah, we should get hitched.
I think we should get hitched.
I'm trying to put this ring on ya.
Once we get hitched,
I'm gonna tie it to your branches.
I'm never gonna be the same.
In a sailor's knot.
All right, Petunia, this is it. We're starting our new life together, one day at a time.
no.
What? What is it?
The police have come back to work, but the police station burned down.
The police station burned down?
Yeah, we tried to put it out with the fire department. But the fire department was on fire also.
Everything's starting to go on fire these days. What in the world could be up with that?
I don't know, it seems like everything around here is so dry. It's going up like kindling. In this area that's yet to be described geographically.
You mean in Lala?
Well, yeah, in that space between La La Land and Eviltown.
Oh, you mean that space?
Sure, every place has a geographical area that it references.
Marlene, I gotta be honest with you. Ever since that day that I told you about the boy that I like from Eviltown? Yeah, I mean, I've seen him every day after school. I found out his name.
What's his name?
Marvin.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been trying to get his attention, but you know how there's a big fence up between La La Land and Eviltown.
Yeah, nobody can get past that fence. Nobody know how.
Yeah. It just seems like it's getting worse. Oh, you and the marshmallows again.
Yeah, I know better than to eat them now.
Somehow the things that used to make me happy and excited just don't anymore. All I want is that boy from Eviltown to acknowledge me, to see me across the fence and just say hi at least.
I wrote a really happy song on the violin for us. I'm gonna play it. Death, death, desperation. Death, desperation. Death, 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 death. Sorry. It always sounds happier when I write it, but when I play it on the violin, it sort of sads it up a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
I need a happier instrument, like a banjo or like a kazoo.
Well, maybe if we could get Marvin's attention, he could help you out. Maybe he could help you find a better instrument to play.
Oh, sure. Like, in my wildest dreams, somebody could help me get a kazoo.
Yeah, I mean, this fence here is high, but it's not too high. Okay, I have a dream, and that dream is to be with someone from the other side. Give me a lift.
Thanks.
I can almost see over the side, Marlene. Just one more push.
Give me one more.
Marvin?
Sue?
Yeah, that's my name.
You look like a Sue.
Yeah, it hasn't been said since the first scene, but I'm pretty sure it's my name.
Yeah. Well, fancy meeting you up here.
My friend is having a problem. He's looking for a more happy sounding instrument. I thought maybe you could. No, keep holding me up here.
I mean, I don't really have anything. Let's see, wallet, BlackBerry.
Oh my God! The school building behind you is burning down.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. What's up with that? That's not cool, right?
No.
No, stuff shouldn't be on fire.
It's not cool.
That's not cool. I'll have to put that out. I have this old dirty kazoo. That's all I have. Let me go and put the fire out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll meet you back here in 5.
Okay.
Marlene, look! Marvin had this kazoo for you. He said that it makes a happy sound.
don't know. It seems like there's something stuck in here. Looks like a pack of matches. And look, they're marked to set fire to school with.
And that kazoo came from Marvin.
Looks like circumstantial evidence at best.
How could this be? The love of my life. How could this be? He's going to set the school on fire. No, wait, he already has. How could this be? How could this be? That all of the things we set on fire, boss, are being put out by you. How could this be?
With my Def Leppard t-shirt, I'm putting out fires. With the Pyromania t-shirt. Wow!
Hey, boss,
What a connection.
I thought you said that you were gonna set everything on fire.
That's what I said.
So what happened?
I don't really know. I don't really know. Something happened to my...
How could this be? The guy that I just met on top of the wall. He seemed really cool and not at all like the kind of guy who would set a building on fire. How could this be? How could this be? Boss, how could this be?
I set fire to the library. I burned all the books and the Dewey Decimal. I set fire to the basement so everybody upstairs would have no place to go. I set fire to the school because I knew that I was done my learning. I met a girl and I tried to reverse all my burning. And now I gotta climb the wall. Now I gotta climb the wall. Now I gotta climb the wall.
How could this be?
How can this be?
It seems like the guy on the other end of this wall has been burned before. How could this be?
How can this be?
Marvin,
Sue?
I know it was you who set fire to those buildings.
And I won't try to lie my way out of it.
It looks like maybe you've gotten burned before.
I have. It looks like you might want to be with a guy from the wrong side of town.
I do.
But I can't get to the other side. It's too mossy. This wall is covered in moss from 100 years ago.
It's too mossy. What kind of excuse is that? Just grab my arm.
It does seem terrible, but look at my feet. My feet are sliding.
Well, we did it. You're on the other side.
It's all over my feet. It looks like some kind of a weird plant. Something that helped me get traction. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it was like some sort of an azalea
/ petunia.
combination. Like an azalea unia.
Or a petunalia.
Or a peduzalea nunia.
How could this
one matchstick start a fire in my heart. How could this be?
That this one day could turn into 1,000 days.
Let's not lose track of the fact that I'm an arsonist, and I've committed a bunch of crimes. Possibly people died because I set fire to warehouses and libraries. How could this be? I'll go quietly, I'll go quietly. Yeah, you bet you will. Sorry to have this guy bother you. I'm sure you want to press charges.
No, policeman, no. This guy Martin, he is my more than friend.
What? More than friend?
Seriously, I promise. Just leave us be. Thank you.
Well, all right. I guess I'll go solve some other crime.
How could this be? Thanks, that's our show. Thanks so much, guys. This is Zach Wisely on piano.
That's Claire Halberstadt.
And this is Rick Horner.
We're Suggestical. Thanks for coming.